So, to start with, so you understand, Jim had 4 children,
4 children.
and this was the upstairs of the house. And like some other people in this hobby, as the children left, the rooms got taken. And this layout covers a large portion of the upside of this house. So we'll kind of give you the walking tour from that standpoint, so you get the understanding of what you're looking at. So this is a closet. You fill it up with trains. Was this 1 bedroom or?
This was the game room.
Game room. Okay, so this game room got filled up with trains. So we'll try to focus in as we go along and get you some of the views of this outstanding craftsmanship. And this might be a case of we'll have to have multiple editions over years to cover all of this. And then you come back around where we were kind of looking a little bit ago. And you can kind of see, here's another good shot. This is going through a wall. And here's another closet.
I'm almost sure you were. But it's been several years.
Here.
But I'm not sure you were here for the operating session or if it was some kind of layout to the thing, you know.
Yeah, there's, you can see even in the construction techniques, the time period and how things changed. Yeah, I have to agree with him to switch over from one system to another could be a serious issue.
Almost anything this size would be that.
Well,
Going straight toward Abilene, loop way around the west side. He lives in Saginaw and come in from the west.
Yeah.
Now that they started working on it, I always do that.
Well, I'm glad I live inside the loop because I don't have to go out that way except to see grandkids every once in a while.
Yeah, there's 3 or 4 days I never get off the place now.
Actually, from Frank's, the best way to do is go right down through downtown.
Could
And
be.
right, you can come right up 121.
Well, if you know the road.
Well, you just stay right on the freeway. It's just a straight shot.
We really didn't have much trouble. I tell you what, we got within about a half mile of the turnoff and it slowed down a little bit. But after the interface coming this way off of, I guess it was that Denton Highway, it loosened up again. Okay.
Was Frank coming? Is he on his
Yeah,
way?
he had to fill his truck. He was coming.
Is somebody riding with him?
No, the other 2 are coming by themselves. There's only 2 more coming from
Well, I
there.
was thinking it was.
From Tulsa.
Oh, yeah, Sinisi and John Pankey.
That's right.
Yes.
Did Victor ever show up?
Sinisi. Well, they probably got into traffic over there too. let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still waiting on 2.
It may be out there on 820. It wasn't bad for us though. But I'll tell you, the Denton Highway that Frank called you about, that thing was stacked up about a mile after you exit, before you could get on Denton Highway. So we came on Bruce Snow, I was the first car to light. To turn right.
It's
You just never know.
just, you don't know up there. And you can go up Denton Highway and cross over 820, and when you come back an hour later, it may be closed.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awful over there.
Well,
You have 20
Right,
minutes and
yeah,
then we're gonna
Houston,
give you a
years
test
ago
to
when I
see if you
lived in
know,
Houston.
can outline the railroad.
if they've never done it through working on highway and they haven't yet.
I'm not gonna pass that test.
I don't think so.
Remember all this wood chip.
This one's for Walter. Here it is, Walter. The rat hole division.
Yeah. Hey, Mary.
Thank you, how are you?
Mm.
No, you gotta close the door.
Close the door.
You gotta pass, Jim?
Okay.
Oh, me.
We know about you. We've already told him.
Oh, well, that's
He said
good.
he was aware of it
That's good.
A lot of stuff.
before he puts in his bid. See, we've only got about 4 or 5 hours here, so I'm gonna try to get something that'll run me all through the, I don't know, 5.
No, this place on the railroad station don't quite look like that, but
No.
that's okay.
No, the station. Let's see, there's 2 other guys, I can't remember. 4 of them were out at Frank Treadaway's, and there's 2 others.
Now, none of the ones we operate with were coming this way.
No, we're the only 2.
Jim Laughlin.
Oh, Mr. Expert. He knows this layout as good as anyone, I think, huh?
Perry and Thomas Jenner. John Pangius.
I don't recall either one of them.
Did Laughlin's son live around here somewhere?
Yes.
Close to you.
Yeah, I think he told me. I think he usually stays there, huh?
Yeah, he's staying there.
I don't know where he was this morning. Yeah. Yeah. That's weird.
Here, you see.
Someone, but why have I got a, oh, okay, now it's okay. Now it's okay. Actually, I did draw up a little track plan, and my goal was to fill the room with.
So here we have part of the roof dormer. So we stretched it out to make room for the staging yards.
What do you use for your main component as far as operating the train?
You mean, I had a rail plan?
Rail command?
Yeah.
And this is the end of track. And another dispatch, another situation with a switching end of a line at in the closet. Maximum utilization of all space.
1-3 to the dispatcher. Go ahead, 4-3. 413 is holding
Texarkana requesting clearance to Vivian.
So he's trying to get out of a yard and he needed to move the passenger train.
Clear to All City, thank you.
Now, for you people who don't have a lot of space at your house, this is a great example of maximization of space available. The tracks with the light ballast in the back of the main lines of the railroad going through the closet. So, this is what you'd call a closet railroad. You got, for a switching layout, this would make an ideal home. That backdrop right there is Detail Associates, or Rail Graphics it's called now. I have to take real close note to that sign. I'm proud to say I worked for that company when we retired that sign. It then became it was Philip Morris USA, is now Altria Corporation. We retired the sign and the name and all of this, and even the cigarette packing, when they used it to sponsor, because the corporate name was Philip Morris, and they took the Constitution of the United States on a trip around the United States and had all the school kids looking at it. So, not to promote cigarettes, they discontinued the cigarette Philip Morris. A little story out of the history books. Coming into our picture is the Kansas City Southern crack passenger train that ran from New Orleans to Kansas City. The Southern Belle. Do you know where else it's going? Just kind of letting the camera run here.
This is the one. You are the one.
I'm pretty sure you've been here.
Now I know it.
Yeah.
Because I think Gary McMills worked in here, and he never got to leave here. And he said it was really interesting.
So this is the room we started in. Nice workbench. I have a distinct feeling this might have been a dresser in a part of a bathroom. We have lockers here.
there's a crossover on the other end down there, so just kind of watch it. Be sure you can pull on the right track.
Now we have the dispatcher's panel lit up, and we got trains running out here. Dispatcher's off taking care of the railroad.
BN, they were throwing that away, and it came out of Minneapolis.
This is the Minneapolis control
Yeah, it was.
control panel.
And you can see, if you know anything about Minneapolis, St. Paul, you can recognize St. Croix and Newport Dunn. And this was the dispatcher's chair.
Now, who? This is GRS Micro Traffic Master. This was a CTC, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
And I think it was installed about 72 on the railroad, and then about 90, it came out, 95.
And it went all computerized.
Yep.
Well, I have to say that, when we were here for the LSR, one of the things that impressed me was going to the BNSF headquarters.
Wasn't that something out there?
And of course, there's a final shot, which seems to be a common occurrence here in model railroading. Another bathroom with the trains going through the bathroom. Now, this one is probably one of the more not apparent ones. It's well camouflaged from that standpoint, but that's the tube that the trains go through to get to the other room. And this is potty stop.